What's up, everybody? Sunday. How you doing out there? Stardust sent me a maybe she did. I don't know. I'm getting messages. I don't know if it's Stardust or not. Anyway, I hope y'all doing good. We got Ju G in the house. How you doing, Ju G? It's great to see you tonight. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Kyle, Billy, what's up, brother? Great to see you tonight. There's Stardust. Stardust, did you send me a text? I saw my phone light up. It looked like an old friend of mine from Ohio was actually hitting me up on Instagram, which is crazy. John, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. He said, Guten Nacht. Is it Guten Nacht? Yes, Guten Morgen for you, if you're in Germany. No problem. Good to see you, John. Willkommen, mein Herr. So we got to warm it up. I haven't messed around too much today. I've been pretty lazy today. Let's say that. How about we do Dream Flight? That's always a nice one to do. We'll kick it in. We got to keep them going. Keep them warming up. That was called Dream Flight. That's an old song right there. It's a nice song to play. Nice warm-up song for that. We're going to kick it up a notch next. So if you're hanging out, get ready, because this one goes crazy fast, crazy hard. We do have some newcomers in the chat, though. Kyle said, man, Kyle said 49 degrees out there. Here you go. He said he's smoking up. That's what's up, dude. John says, Ich gehe danach schlafen, ich sehr früh in der Nacht. There you go. Something about in the night. My German's semi-good. Kyle said he's for real chilling. That's how we do, brother. Val Kimber, how you doing, buddy? James, thanks, man. Appreciate that right there. Mustang in the house. He says, you play incredible. Thank you so much, Mustang. It's good to see you, buddy. Donald James up in here in alert mode. There you go. James, thank you, sir. T-Bird. What's up, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, John. Or say, Donka Sean. Hey, Delk, thanks, buddy. Excessive Leakage, how you doing out there, man? Good to see you. Hey, Delc's from Miami. Great to see you, my friend. T-Bird knows Rick's rocking again. That's how we do, brother. That's how we do. It's going to be all week this week. We'll be rocking out every night of this week. So we're going to get going. Drew Apple, thanks, buddy. Maria Hona Waima, hello, hello. Good to see you. All right, let's kick in an overdrive, everybody. That's a nice little warm up there called Jam 5. That's how it gets it goes. That gets it going for sure. But we did crank that, so we're gonna slow it down just a touch, It's a new week. It's a new 10-10 kind of week. So let's go with that. A lot of great comments, people hanging out. Great to see everyone hanging with us here. Man, my mouse pad is weird right now. And make sure if you're having a good time, hit the subscribe button and join the community. It's a great one here. Let's see, Drew got you. Matthew's from Kentucky, good to see you. And John is from Deutschland, good to see that. Son of a gun, have a great Thanksgiving too, brother. If we don't see you, we'll be playing on Thursday, probably around 8 or 9. So, but thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Maria, thank you. T-Bird's feeling it. There you go. Bear Kinman, thank you, sir. T-Bird said he all over that like button like a fat kid on a cupcake. That's how you do, bro. Christina Z, how you doing out there? Super Wing, thanks, buddy. James, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that comment. Eric Grandjean, he says, wow, amazing. Thank you, buddy. HV Vids, thank you, sir. Teddy Bonkers, appreciate you there. Nice. Sexy Rexy. He says, F, yeah, that's what's up. Thank you, Juji. Life on Two Wheels in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you tonight. How you doing? I see you on Brody's channel quite a bit, so it's good to see you in here again. User, he says, Caraca. There you go. Muchas gracias. Got me talking about Holly. Who's Holly? Holly Madison? I don't know, man. T-Bird, there you go. HV, you know that's right. Super Wing. Derail's in the house. Happy Saturday, Sunday to you. I don't know what day it is. Monica, thank you so much. We got a lot. Thank you, Derail. Can of Biscuit, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. There you go, Agami. User, he says bravo de me. Okay, that's a merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. User from Brazil, then I got it wrong. Obrigado, mi amigo. Good to see that. Let's see. He's from Brazil. Good to go. Let's see. Cannabis, I'm feeling pretty good today, man. Pretty chill. Kyle Billy knows that Marshall Super. That's what's up. Darrell says Lamb of God is back. Nice, dude. Ian says clean the mouse ball part. No, that's not that. My mouse pad was off in a weird spot. Joe Rogers, thanks for the super chat, buddy. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Scrabble Beast, thank you there. Darrell says don't forget to hit that like button. James said he got some dubs rolled up for the phone max. That's what's up. Thanks, Scrabble. Scrabble says Seattle loves you. I love to see it. Thank you. Darrell said Taco Bell, his favorite. Layla, that's a good one, man. We still warming up here, y'all. And make sure you read that pinned comment. Unless you can't read, just check the pinned comment. Give you a little information on what we do around here. I appreciate you hanging out nonetheless. Well, here we go. little chill ballady stuff right there. So we got, man, we're flying through the back roaring, so I'm pretty warmed up, to be honest. So we shall do some crazy stuff. Why don't we do shadows? We haven't done shadows this week yet. But great people hanging out. Thanks so much for hanging out on a Sunday night. It was a nice day. It was a nice day. So hope you're hanging out and having a good one too. White boy, I know a couple Allison chains, but nothing major, nothing crazy. Happy, I would love to play guitar, but I'm not coordinated. It takes some time, you know. No one's meant to play a guitar. That's for sure. That's for sure. So you got to kind of work it yourself. You got to figure out the way to do it. But yeah, it's out there. It's out there. Scrabble says not a request, but Bell Bottom Blues by Derek and the Dominoes. Yeah, Eric Clapton's wonderful, man. One of my favorite guitar players is Eric Clapton, actually. The Rail says, what about them Cowboys? I don't know. Yeah, they're doing pretty good, man. The Bears are doing good. A lot of teams are doing good that you wouldn't expect this year. T-Bird knows. He's all about that money. Scrabble Beast, thank you. Vanessa, hello. Good to see you. It's good to see you again. Kyle Belly said, I forgot Rock. I had Baja Blast. Wish I had Major Melon was the best, dude. That was good. Rock Diamond, thank you there. There you go, Gambit. Appreciate that. Todd knows what's up. Juji loves that group. That's a fun one. I love that song. I don't know, you know, whenever I sit down at the keyboard and start writing stuff, I never know what's going to come out. I never do. Paul Rafalo, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Scrabble. Boa noche, Nayan Christine, obrigado. T-Bird, there you go, buddy. MMC Withy, hello. The Real, okay. Juji says, getting closer to Turkey Day, just a few days away. That's right. Olden Marlowe, thank you. There you go, user. Top Darren, appreciate that there. Erica Alvarez, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. T-Bird said, I'll have to find out if we're off on Thursday. Might be, but not. Yeah, we off for sure. I work at corporate. So yeah, we get the day off no matter what. But someone got to work though that day. Someone got to work. Scrabble Beast, thank you so much. Chip, appreciate you there. Scrabble said he's just gonna sleep. Yeah, we're gonna sleep in for sure. I can tell you that. That's for sure. Gucci Wolf, thank you, dude. Seconds, thank you so much there. T-Bird said, no pilgrim emoji. Todd said he'd been on vacation. No worries, buddy. Like I said to everyone, man, life always comes first, man. I enjoy it. In January, I'm going to be on vacation. I'm ready for that, man. I get 5 weeks off next year, so I'm ready to go. Adel, thanks. Josiah Bartlett, how you doing, bud? Stardust found herself a moronic beehole. Wow. That's how we do. Frankie D, what's up, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Thank you, Darrell. Tahoni F. This Barbero, he says, can you play something? I might. I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it hard, for sure. Val says, you remember Steve Mott was the center of the Detroit Lions. He's one of my training brothers. Nah, I never heard that name, but dang, that's pretty cool, though. Vlad Kiev, what's up, bud? Good to see you. Mel Mark, he says, Love Bites announced a new album. There you go, man. Ready to go. Kyle said, Eric Clapton's Unplugged album is a major influence on guitar learning. Robert Johnson's the first on the 27th. That's true, bro. Yeah, Clapton's the man, though, man. I grew up on a lot of Clapton. But we're going to grow up on a lot of shadows, so be careful when you're in the shadows, because you never know what's going to find you. right, that's called Shadows right there, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. That's a crazy jam right there for sure. We're going to move on to some album tracks. If you didn't know and you're new here, I do have an album. I re-released it actually last June. It's here on my YouTube channel. It's called Until the Bitter End. If you're so interested, for sure, check it out. It's on, you go to my page, look for the releases tab. You can find it there. It's also on every single streaming platform except Spotify. And if you want to know, I'll tell you why. But screw Spotify. But yeah, it's everywhere but Spotify. So check it out if you're interested. I'd love to see it. We got a lot of great people hanging out, a lot of great comments. Make sure you're also hitting that subscribe button if you're having a good time tonight. We certainly do appreciate it. All right, let's see. Ronaldo is from Peru. Great to see you, buddy. Val said he loved that. Clapton Live. That's a beautiful one there, man. That's a beautiful one. T-Bird said Dave Wackel's a big one. I said, yeah, Dave Wackel's a Czech Korea band, man. Amazing drummer. One of the best. James says, you got a future in streaming. Keep killing it. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. Todd, there, appreciate that. Jam Zan, there you go, buddy. Good to see you. Oha gozaimasu. Tony, he says, wow, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Darrell, thank you, buddy. Greg Ray said, God rest my brother's soul in October this year. Shout out to him, Todd Ray Music on YouTube. Shout out to Todd Ray. Greg, sorry to hear about that, brother. I know how that goes, man. We live and we lose a lot of times in this lifetime. Well, I pray for you and your family, man. Always, man. Appreciate you, brother. Pedro Aquino, thank you, man. Andy Gruberful, thank you so much, buddy. That means a lot to me. Greg Ray dropping jewels. Thank you so much, Greg. Appreciate that, brother. Kingy Baru, he said you should do a tour. I would love to, my man. Costs a lot of money. We're trying to get that money. I appreciate you there. Thank you, Kingy. Let's see. But yes, I have toured from 1999 to 2005. I toured extensively across Europe and Asia. It was fun. Kai in the house. Don regato gozaimasu. Thank you, King. Don App, thanks for the jewels again. Greg with the jewels again. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Tom Manoski, thank you, sir. Real life, he says that's tight, tight, tight. Thank you, buddy. King said he ripped. He was just about to ask you if he has a YouTube page. You know I do, brother. Tony said, I'm so impressed. So fine, awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Mark Andrews in here talking about Kia Ora. There you go, brother. Gotta drive them Kias, man. Korean cars. Nice stuff, man. Real life says his wrists are meant for guitar. You know that's right, buddy. Thank you, Todd, Kevin, Plays Official, and Robbie Thedford, man. What's up, buddy? Good to see y'all. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Kingy. Alvarandor, he says, amazing. Thank you, buddy. Juji said, I've been with you for months, and I'm no less impressed. Thank you, Juji. I love to see that. Tony, thanks, buddy. Alvaro, thank you. From Madrid, Buenos noches, amigo. Mary Lynn Dublin, thank you so much. There, Corey Turcout in the house. How you doing, buddy? He says, how do I tell a girl I like her? Just give her the eye, man, and say you like her. That's all you can do. Farmer, Fam, Shorts, T Sub. Thank you so much. Sarthakar, yeah, we play a lot of metallic, heavy metal stuff, yeah, for sure. It's a very metal-centric thing here. Val said he came for cookies, but stayed for Rick's playing. I'll give you them cookies. I know, we need some cookies, man. Robbie knows Rick Derringer, rest in peace. Absolutely, absolutely. Back power, hello, bud. RGD says, what bands did you tour with? Rob Rock, Leash Law, and War of Thrones. Michael and Kathy Howe from Montreal, thank you so much. Farmer Fan, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Does the screen look blurry to you? I don't know. The screen looks blurry to me. Anyway, we're going to play a track off the album here. This one's called Symphony 40. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Symphony 40 right there. Hope you enjoyed that. Very cool, very cool. Let's see, we'll go to another song and get that ready. A lot of great comments, a lot of people hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We truly appreciate it. We'll try and rip through these comments real quick. Where did we leave off with? Manfred says, you look like the Foo Fighters. That's awesome. I wish I had the Foo Fighters kind of money. That'd be dope. Then we'd be touring real soon. But I appreciate that, man. I do get a lot of people who say I look like Dave Grohl. I'm kidding, but he way rich. I like it. Corey Turcotte says, can you do some blackface? I don't know any. I never tried to learn it, but I used to listen to our band quite a bit, man. My favorite song is that Fallen Angels, dude. That's a great song. Yo, Billy, I'm doing good. How about you tonight, man? Judy says, don't start talking about cookies. I know. I seen all this cookie talk, man. You know how much I love cookies. Yeah, those peanut butter blossoms are the ones, man. I love those things. Jazz Funk, thank you, bud. Abu Kai, hello. Elsa Baranabo, thank you so much. Annabelle says, you make it look easy. I try. I've been playing a long time, Anna, so for me it is easy at this rate. Let's see. Gary Cooper in the house. What's up, buddy? He knows what's up. Einstein, how you doing there? Thank you. Steve Sullivan, thank you so much, buddy. Is it me? Is the visual blurry? I swear to God, I'm looking at my screen. It doesn't look clear. Let me know if you see some strange video quality problem. Anyway, Einstein, thanks, buddy. K-Pack looking like some Russian. Spasibo. Cat Lady, thank you so much there. Ivan says, hey, Rick, best of all to you. Been watching you play guitar. Have you ever tried singing? Yeah, I used to sing when I was a kid, man. I was a really, really good singer as a child, up to about age 13 or so. And then my voice, I became a man, a real man, and my voice changed, and it just wasn't ever the same. But I can still carry a tune. I'm not a singer, though. I also have, very many friends that are amazing singers, and I just have them do that job. Robbie, thanks, buddy. Kingy, thank you, sir. Matt Ruth in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you, bro. Tony, thanks so much, my man. Okay, my man, attention deficit, he says blurry. All right, 2 seconds. I'm going to refresh the screen here. That looks clear. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that attention deficit. I appreciate that. My man's got good attention for having attention deficit. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see. He said he gonna send me some cookies. I would take them. Okay, he said he thought the video looked like I thank you. Okay, it should be fixed now. It should be nice and clear. Yeah, sometimes when I start my stuff up, it doesn't load up properly. And I literally was like 2 minutes before 9 o'clock. I was like still fumbling around trying to get stuff ready. So I don't know. Keyword said the corner and the bottom is sharp and clear. Yeah, everything should be nice and clear now. That was my bad. Only took me 39 minutes to do something about it, right? Anyway, real quick, we're gonna throw up a shirt on the screen here. I do have a merchandise store. For sure, we got a lot of cool products. If you want to help support the channel anyway, and you see some products that you like, we have shirts and stickers and all kinds of cool stuff. I'm gonna put the next song we're playing is called "Until the Bitter End." This is the shirt. This is the album cover in itself, and there you have it. So we're going to crank that up. Hope you enjoy it. This is called Until the Bitter End. Until the Bitter End right there. That is the title track to my album that you can check out right here on my YouTube page and anywhere else other than Spotify. I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate you here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. I do put videos out every single day, and I go live typically 5 times a week. This week we're going live every single day this week. So make sure you're hitting that subscribe button so you can check out more. I have over 100 original songs, and we swap them out like crazy. T-Bird said Ed Jackson looks nice and shiny. Now, yeah, I got one of them. It's like a cleaner, guitar cleaner, and like a real nice rag or whatever you call it. Man, it cleans it up quick, man. It's nice. Looks like we're gonna have the first annual Troll Awards real soon here. That's gonna be fun. Heron says, "Can you play Everlong?" I probably can, but I sure don't know it, man. It's a great song, but I don't know a lot. If you read the pinned comment, you'll see. I don't know a lot, man. That's okay. Here you go. Judy said, "Easy like Sunday trolling, 'cause I'm easy." That's funny. I like that, Judy. Tommy, no worries, buddy. Ain't nobody better than nobody, man. We just on different journeys. That's all, man. That's all you got to remember. Just have fun playing. That's all you got to do. Mad Truth, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Trevor G, thank you. Donald James said, "I missed a lot. I missed some troll fun. There was some wild trolls, I guess." I don't see them. I just move on. I play my guitar. I just work here. That's all I do. I just work here, man. Tommy, thanks, bro. Appreciate you, man. Allison Sandrina, thank you so much there. Odd Guy says, "You're skilled." Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Hey, Bradley, thank you so much. There you go, Alessandra. Dude, you said Rick putting the smoke under the water. You know how we do. Israel Oliver, thank you, buddy. Amir, thank you. Alessandrina, thank you so much. Tommy T said, "That's what the human spirit's all about. Ain't that the truth, brother?" Was it Alec? Alexandriana. I'm sorry, Alec. I believe that's correct. Reading too fast. There you go, buddy. It's me. He's sweating it. There you go. Crybaby said, I know Ozzy's rocking out in heaven with us. I would hope so, brother. That would be amazing. That'd be amazing. Odd Guy talking about "There is a house in New Orleans." No, I don't know that. It's a great song, though. Great song. Storm Ray, thanks, buddy. Matt knows what's up. Alex says, "Ozzy sure is." That's what's up right there. Oh, let's see. A lot of comments here. Thanks for these comments. I appreciate each and one of them. Ice Cream Dreams, thank you, bro. T-Bird thought he might have saw some smoke on his screen. Mad Jenny, thank you so much there. Zito Cacchetti, thank you. John says, "Not just skill-wise, but songwriting also." Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. And hopefully you got, yeah, I think I saw a comment, but I think I missed it, Donald. Yeah, I put so I've got a premium subscription to a thing called Songster, and I'm going to start putting all my songs in there and doing Tablature. That song I just did is now up and available on Songster for all the tablature to it. There's a couple parts that are wrong or missing. They're not right. I'll have to go in and try and edit them, but for the most part, it's pretty close for sure. Alec, thank you. Laurel's in the house. How you doing, Laurel? Dude, you said Rick's fingertips must be 75% count. They're pretty thick. They're pretty thick. Thank you, Alec. Alec, no, I only know this one. Rush. That's the only thing I know about Rush. Laura said, "What I miss?" I have some trolls, you know. Todd's feeling it there. Kingy, yeah, I do all original stuff here. Yeah, all originals. There you go. Oh, we got another 6 foot. We got another tall question. Oh, his name is Trollston. So you know Trollston is small. Mike, I do neoclassical rock and heavy metal. I'm broken. I seen someone play through the. I like that song though. I never learned the riff. Thanks, Alec. Matt says, "What's the most challenging song for you to play?" I got a song that I wrote a couple weeks ago called "No Excuse, I Quit." It's quite challenging for me, and it'd be challenging for anybody. It's pretty unbelievable. But other than that, Far Beyond the Sun by Yngwie, that's pretty high level playing right there. Nathaniel Young, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. All right, Don said he got it. Yeah, cool, man. Like I said, it's mostly correct. There was a couple parts I saw that it freaked out and started like recording, like tabbing the rhythm part. And there was one part it had some sort of seizure. Like when it got to this one part I was playing, the AI started having like a seizure, and it like played the same riff over for like 10 bars. I was like, what the hell? Osman, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, bro. Son of a gun said, Dave Weckel, you got that right. One of the many clinics is PIT and MIT. It was amazing to see each song that was different style. Amazing to watch teachers. Yeah. If you went to MIT for anything, man, that was a great program. I almost went there. I was 18 years old. I wasn't ready for it. I left. I had to come back I'll move back to Ohio. Donald James, he's going to start practicing now. Go for it, man. Thanks, Alec. There you go. There you go, Val. Bowling for trolls. Thank you, Alec. I appreciate that very, very much. Very much. Hope I got that name right. Sometimes I think my eyes are tripping when I read stuff. There you go, Andy. Yeah, I don't know. I know this Pantera better. How about this one? Shepard says, make a song bowling for trolls. Mr. Wing says, are you a rock star? I was something of one back in the day, but now I'm just a old dude having fun here, man. Gordo says, you good at classical? It's my favorite thing, man. Yes, sir. T-Bird says, have I ever seen any Charles Berthoud videos? Yeah, that guy's amazing. Probably it's a tough call between him and Davey 504, but I would probably give it to Charles. Charles is probably one of the best bass player on YouTube right now. Andy talking about some Judas Priest. That's old classic. That's a good one. That's a classic riff, man. Alex says, I love the sound of acoustic electric. Are you playing electric? Are you just playing tonight? Yeah. On Saturdays, I do classical guitar as well on Saturday nights, which we did last night. Laurel says, I'm happy that I get the experience Rick's playing because the hard bass lines and riffs seem way more achievable. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cannabis says, I'm out, man. Thanks, man. You got it, buddy. Have a great night. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Elizabeth Silva. Thank you so much. Appreciate you there. Let's see. Gordo says, what do you think of Night Verses? I've not heard of that, honestly. I can't say that I've heard it. Vintage Gems Gallery, thank you, buddy. Bailey, Nicola Gates, I'm in the Eastern time zone. He says, try Dragon Force. Why would I try? I don't know why people think it's hard. Crazy. T-Bird, yes. Wings of Steel's trippy, man. Not too shabby. Kevin O'Neill, thank you for the Jules, brother. Cliff 2, thanks. Nice Stream says, Davey for the win. You starting wars now? I don't know. They're both equally amazing. I don't know. I think I prefer to watch Charles's videos, I guess, if anything. Davey's starting to be clickbaity for me. Everything's like, you know, every single one of his thumbnails lately is like some clickbait thumbnail. Like, you ain't got clickbait nothing, bro. You got like 5 million subscribers. Why you got clickbait, people? Guillermo from Argentina, bienvenidos, amiga. Alec, thank you so much. Have a great night. Cristiano Tropical, hello, buddy. Thank you. Cliff 2 knows. Laurel says, I audibly shouted. Damn, I wasn't expecting that. I feel you, man. I feel you. Yeah, people think that Dragon Force is some mystical, insane, hard thing to do. It's not at all, really. For me, at least. Cliff 2, thanks, buddy. Alex says, get famous already. I'm trying. Shepard says, what's my favorite Dire Straits? Probably this one, the old classic. It's a good song. I like that song. Thanks, Pa. Eric Horry. Thank you, dude. Don Sames, I found a brand new cool band called Wild Hunt. Classic. I've heard of that. They're kind of been around for a while, I think. I think it's is it 2 words? Wild Hunt? I could be wrong. So many bands out there. All right, fam. We got another song coming up right in 2 seconds, buddy. Dubala from Brazil. Obrigado, amigo. Boa noche. Thanks, fan. Cliff 2. Appreciate you, brother. All right, here we go. This one here is called The Fire Within. This is one of the biggest songs I ever wrote. There's a video of this on YouTube, 377,000 views on this song. Let's give it a run. The Fire Within right there. Classic song. Very difficult. If no one knows, maybe Donald. Only too many people probably care right now. Juji, Donald, Stardust, people like that. Mike, anyone. Tyler Shep released his full cover of the Fire Within. That song I just played. 14 years old. He released his full cover on YouTube today. It's glorious to watch. It's absolutely glorious to watch. I will be posting that everywhere probably a little later on tonight. So make sure you check this out when I post it. So make sure you subscribe to know. Rona5945, my God, thank you so much. Wow, that is amazing. Thank you so much for that super chat. Truly, truly appreciate you there. Amazing. Thank you very, very much. We got a lot of jewels during that too. I'm going to try and run Nelix Clan. Thank you for those jewels. Appreciate you, buddy. Amazing. Carlos, I guess that's Carlos RO55. Thank you so much for those jewels, bud. Appreciate that. All right, we're going to hit these comments. Fan of Real Madrid. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Cliff, too. Laurel says, how many strums per second are in that song that I screamed damn at? I don't know. A lot. Probably quite a few. What song did I play? I don't remember. Laurel knows Rick is Ascending. That's right. War of Thrones, we wrote a song called Ascending. It's pretty cool. Mateo, it is very realmente. Mucho realmente. Paulo Jr., obrigado, amigo. Thank you, Ben Fields. Appreciate you there. Son of a Gun said, money is the root of all either. He'd rather be poor and humble. How many guitars do you really need? I know. You don't need a lot. Really, in all reality, you need one. One guitar is all you need. Maybe a second one for a backup. But I'm a collector, you know. I try and collect certain guitars because they're very, 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 very rare. So, but man, money ain't easy to come by right now unless you're some crypto genius. Mr. Kent says, is it nationwide delivery? It is, yeah. You can get any shirt we have, anything from our store is nationwide for sure. General Asprey, thank you so much, buddy. Paolo, thank you. Evan in the house, thank you, buddy. Copperback, he said, that's the most metal thing he's ever seen. Thank you, brother. Mateo, there you go. Cliff 2 says, I can have many things, but never the talentless, man. I feel you, brother. Anyone can get there. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of work and effort, man. It's not easy. It don't come overnight. It takes years of work, years of dedication. People don't have that kind of time anymore. I feel it. But people can get there. But I feel you, brother. I appreciate you. Rona, thank you for that. Laurel says she hates people. I know. Juan, thanks, buddy. Mateo, there you go. Believer, thank you. Eric, thanks so much, my friend. McCleary, thank you, buddy. Runner Bondos, Master Renstrom, thank you, bro. Lucid, thank you, brother. Badadelaleki. Badadelaleki. Wow, that's a fun name. Wow, he says, thank you. Ben says, Rick just beat the final boss. That's how we do, bro. Don Jameson in the house. What's up, Don? Good to see you, and thank you so much. Cliff 2, thanks for subscribing. Koa Chris, for real. What's up, buddy? Good to see you there. General, thank you. Laura knows. Mateo, thank you. Cliff 2, appreciate that, man. Matt says, love your passion to play, brother. Absolutely. That's all I do. I love to play guitar again, you know. There was I didn't play guitar for 5 years prior to me doing YouTube again. I didn't want to play. I didn't feel like playing. I didn't like it. But now, you know, I found a way to enjoy it again, and it's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Juan, he says he learned on guitar. No, I learned the real way, buddy. Lessons in college, man. That's how you do. T-Bird, have a great night, brother. Rhea Blackwell back again. Great to see you, Rhea. So listening to your music has helped me in the past months get through my fiance's death, so thank you. Well, Rhea, I'm so sorry to hear about your fiance, and I've been there, I know. And we pray for you, absolutely. And I'm glad my music could help get your spirits up, because I know how tough that can be. So thank you for letting me know. And we'll pray for you, Rhea, absolutely. Jerrison says, this is so tough. I love it. Thank you, buddy. Paulo, obrigado, amigo. Juan says, what's your highest scoring Guitar Hero? Probably about a 250. I suck at it. I'm terrible at Guitar Hero. I really am. If someone wanted to challenge me Guitar Hero, you'd beat me. But then again, if I challenge you to Call of Duty, I'd beat you. Because I'm really good at Call of Duty. Coho, what's up, homie? Laurel says, I can't tell if Rick can play or not. Do it again. That's funny. We had another super chat. Runner Bob, much love to you. Thanks for the super chat. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Mr. Ken DS, yeah, again, nationwide delivery for sure. Some parts of the world as well, I believe. Runner Bob from Brazil. Obrigado, amigo. Obrigado. Ford guy in the house. What's up, bro? Good to see you tonight. Corey says, favorite song to play? Lately, it's been one of my originals called, so it's actually coming up soon, Storm Riders. One of my favorites. Again, Ben, thank you again, sir. I appreciate that. Juan says, you smoke vapes. I have a legend. I'm a stressed man, dude. I'm so stressed. So much stress in my life. Oh, she said, how many strums are in the Fire Within per second? Well, the song is 170 beats, and the riff is in, well, actually, it's in 12/8, this part. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. That's 12 notes. Just in the I don't know, notes per second. It's probably pretty quick. It's 170. I'd have to look. I'd have to calculate it. I'm bad at math. We'll try and figure it out for you. Didi Jawa from Indonesia. Good to see you, buddy. Much love. Juji got the link to the merch store. If you can click that link, you can click the shirt on the screen. Either way. Matt said, have a great night, bro. I'll be headbanging on my sleep. Have a great thing. Thank you, Matt. Great to see you again, buddy. Take care. And if we don't see you again, have a great Thanksgiving. Mr. Ken said he likes those RR in the glass. There you go, buddy. That's some nice ones. Friend of ours, he bought a whole set of them. They're beautiful looking. Yeah, he sent us some pictures. They're amazing. Absolutely, Rhea. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And if we can do anything to help you, let us know. Let us know. Jared, I never learned Cliffs of Dover. No, it's a great song, though. Four Guys Feeling the Fire. Thanks, Colin. Mike said, you missed Guitar Hero Live. So like I said, I played it when it first came out. And then I was like, they're like, oh, you play guitar, you can try this. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. It sounded like this. That's how it sounded on Guitar Hero. It was not good. So it's like hand-eye coordination. So I'm watching the screen trying to remember all these buttons and stuff. I was like, no, I was better at that was on the Wii. And I was better at Wii bowling and Wii tennis. I could smoke people on that, no doubt. All right, the next tune up here is called Speeder. Everybody buckle up and hang out. We about to go crazy. That was Speeder right there. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you stayed safe after that. It did get bumpy a little bit, so that was fun. But there you go, Speeder time right there. And we got the next one queued up. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're having a good time. I go live 5 times a week, and we put videos out every single day around here, so always something happening around here. Carlos from Argentina, muchas gracias. There you go, Laura, there you go. Colin, thanks for the jewels, buddy. Appreciate that. Steve Cisco, thank you so much, bud. Good to see you here. Elson Camilo Oliveira, hello. Let's see. DOJFOS, he says, oh, snap, you're better than me. Nah, buddy, no one's better than nobody. We just on separate journeys of guitar. My journeys might be a little bit further along. It's okay, man, but have fun playing. Appreciate you here. Uneducated poetry, thank you so much. DOJ says, good job, keep going. Thank you, buddy, I shall. Son of a Gun says, do you play bass on your albums, or did you write the music for the bass player to play, or is there toll free? So, yeah, I don't play the bass on the albums now. I always have a bass player to do those. I do, however, write the bass part. You know, it's basically just no pun intended, it's a very basic part. You know, like I'm playing the notes required for the song, but I'm not doing anything wild and crazy. Just, you know, the bare minimum to have a bass guitar sound in my recordings here. But yeah, once we go into the studio, the bass player, he learns the songs and then throws it in there. And if there's something that's like a little out of sorts, I'll be like, oh, that might be a little too much for that part. But otherwise, yeah, everyone gets the freedom, for sure. David, thanks, buddy. Mark Saunders, he said, that's a 10 out of 10. Thanks, brother. Ali Reza, thank you. Laurel says, oh yeah, totally depending on how important improvement is when you need to schedule for dedicated learning. Schedule your practice when you're typically most energetic and practice intensely, for sure. Like I said, you know, anytime you can practice is a good time. That's it. Anytime. There's some people that are more dedicated than others, of course. And like myself, I was doing 6 hours, 8 hours, you know, a day, constantly for years. I didn't do anything else but practice guitar. I mean, I could multitask. I could watch TV and practice guitar. But that was about it, you know, or watch movies and practice. But, you know, you got to be practicing. You got to get the distractions out of your way somewhere. At least when you're starting to practice, get the distractions out. Don't even bring your phone into the room. Keep it out. You know, turn off your computer, whatever you got to do. Mark, thanks, buddy. Thank you, DOJ. Dina Rachel, thank you so much. Colin said, I feel like I stumbled upon a god, Greek god, pretending to be a human just to vibe for a bit. Said, I don't know if it's humanly possible, but really, truly. Thank you, Colin. I appreciate that, man. In all honesty, buddy, I'm just an old dude having a good time, man. That's all I do. That's all I'm doing. An old man having a good time. Dave Bland in the house, he says, bro, you freaking jam, bro. I play too, but not anywhere as good. I love it. To overcome adversity, to prove the haters wrong, and do what people think I can't be done. I'm tone deaf. No worries, brother. Appreciate you, Dave. Like I said, we're all on different journeys of guitar. Some are further along, some are even further along than that. But we all have our own journey, and you stay having fun and keep working at it and never worry about anything and see where it takes you. You never know. User WM, that looking like Korean. I don't know how to say thank you in Korean. I gotta learn how to say that. But thank you out there. There you go, Mark. Dina Rachel, thank you so much. Trump Vance, thank you. God bless you too, and thank you so much. Hockey Me says, did you learn theory? Just figured out. I learned theory, yeah. I went to college for 2 years. Dina, thank you. Wally White, appreciate you out there. Thanks, Mark. Big Daddy, thank you. I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing tonight? Dina says, Spanish, un poquito, Dina. Chug said, he checked out some merch 4 times. Very nice. Thank you, buddy. And now I got to decide. Mel Mark says, got the Mercedes bun shirts on tonight. Who needs that? I'm telling you, man, second at Las Vegas Grand Prix, Mercedes, because of a disqualification, 2nd and 3rd. It's amazing, amazing result. Marks, thank you, brother. Captain Honky, so let's hear a meaty riff. How's it? Let me think of a meaty riff. little meat on it for sure. Clayton says, Rick's 10 out of 10s are really, oh my God, out of 10. There you go, buddy. Good to see you, Clayton. Colin says, appreciate that. Much love to you. David says, how'd you like practice? Practice is boring. I ain't gonna lie. Boring as all hell. But I pushed myself, you know. I had a metronome and I practiced scales. I practiced hundreds of different exercises constantly. And it was more just to have muscle memory. That was it. You got to have that muscle memory. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. Mark says, you made my night. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad I could do that. Luke said, I haven't seen the Greek God. Me neither, buddy. Me neither. Val, he said, you got to get ready for a show. Have a good show, Val. Thanks for hanging with us. Dave says, what are you using for pickups and what kind of guitar is that, a Jackson? Okay, yeah, sure. This is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro. These are specifically from 1992 to 95, or 96, I think. But they're made in Japan. This is a 1992. These are stock pickups. And they're very similar to a Duncan Rails and a Duncan JB. Very similar to that. But yeah, love them, man. He said he's geared up with Dimebag Darrell. There you go. You can't go wrong with that. David says, spiritual journey is hard. It's true. It's very true. Mark says, you're one of the best guitars I've ever heard. Kerry King would be proud. I appreciate that, man. Gary Holt actually liked one of my videos on Instagram, so that's pretty close. Pretty close to Kerry King. Son of a Gun said, where are you going to have a special guest playing with you? I don't know. Probably never. You can't really do the special guest thing on YouTube like that. They split the signal in half, so you lose a lot of quality, unfortunately. Mad Lake, thank you, buddy. Cab said, that's what I'm talking about. Here you go, bro. And Clayton said, that's like a meat loafy rib. There you go. Thanks, David. Old G, thanks, buddy. Billy Fraser says, hey, Rick, tudo certo, man. Quitao on Dimebag. How about this? He said something about Dimebag. I know that. There's a little Dimebag. Laurel says practice sucks, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Indeed. You got to have a practice plan. That's for sure. Luke says that's okay as long as known as seen. There you go, buddy. Mark says have a good day from Scotland. Great to see that, Mark. Appreciate you, brother. David, I appreciate you, man. Have a great night, my friend. Alexander Schnitt from Deutschland. Willkommen, mein Herr. And guten Morgen to you. Laurel says, I never knew the Dinky Reverse was made in Japan. Yes, indeed. 1990, like I said, 1992. I think of 96 is where they went. Thank you, David. Donald says, Rick, do you think there's a difference between practicing self-taught for hundreds of hours and being taught the right way? As long as you're practicing the right things, yeah, you could do it, man. You could do it. You just got to practice the right stuff. People don't do it, I don't think, you know. I give less like my lesson, you know. I put the exercise that every guitar player know on my channel. And you practice that. If you practice that enough, you'll have it in no time. You have to practice it at least 20 minutes a day, every single day. But yeah, it just depends. If you're playing the right things, yeah, you can get there without any teaching, you know, because there's so much information on the internet nowadays. Mike says, is learning how to play the keyboard the same as piano? Yeah, no difference. It's the same thing. A piano is just a more physical thing. It has pedals on it, so you get the expression with the pedals. But a keyboard is the same thing, same notes, no difference. Sensei Minty Apricot says absolutely nothing should stop anyone from what they want to do. This is true, including myself. Your inspiration. Thank you, buddy. I say that often, my friend. Do what you like. You know, if you have a dream, go for it. That's all you can do. Colin, have a great night, brother. Appreciate you. Alexander knows. He said, Guten Morgen Ihnen, ach mein Herr. Danke schön, danke schön. All right, 4 guys back. Colin says, I came back to say sub before you leave. That's what's up. Luke says, I hope you know you're inspiring your listeners. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Junebug, is this the one? Is this it? Anyway, we're gonna move on to Storm Rider now. There's a storm in everybody's life. I don't care who you are or what you do. You got a storm brewing in your life somewhere, somehow, some way. And we're the Storm Riders. That's how we roll around here. And this is the song for you, Storm Rider. All right. That was Storm Rider right there. Hope you stayed dry during that. Shoot, that got crazy. All right, 10:30. We got time for a few more for sure. I got to get something to eat, and I got Call of Duty to play tonight. But we see what we got here. Let's see what we got. A lot of comments. Appreciate all the comments. I do. Where we leave off at? All right, there's a little Rick Renstrom, man. You know how we do. My name is Ren is Swedish for deer, and then Strom is Swedish for stream or lake. So that's what I mean, deer stream or deer lake. But it's a part of Sweden. There's an area in Sweden that name comes from. So there's a few Renstroms out there, but not too many. The one that always makes me crack up is there's a guy named Christopher Renstrom who is an archaeologist. He's an astrologist. He's a very popular one apparently. So every time I type my name in to search Google or whatever, he pops up too. I'm like, man. Dave, thank you so much, buddy. Junebug, appreciate you there. Heschel Bekelme, thank you, buddy. All right, Laurel said, I like Rick's pinned comment. That's the new pinned comment right there, too. I just thought about it today. It was one of them shower thoughts. Warhorse, there you go, buddy. King Fire knows fight through the storm. Chris, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Todd, thank you, sir. Captain Honky says, you should try and learn Darkest Night Riff by the band called As I Lay Dying. Funny you should mention that. I don't know if anything's happening, but Tim Lambesis, the singer of As I Lay Dying, followed me on Instagram. I have a very viral video going on right now on Instagram, and many famous people have liked it or started following me because of it, and Tim Lambesis was one of them, which is interesting. And I know he's probably looking for a lot of musicians always, so we'll see. I might be playing it with them, buddy. We'll see. That's pretty cool. SSG Victor, I don't know that one, buddy. I don't know too much of the old Ozzy stuff. I never really learned it. I learned mostly the Dio stuff. But there are some Ozzy tunes I know. How about this one instead? This is a classic Ozzy Black Sabbath. I like that one. I don't know. Like I said, I never got into Ozzy Black Sabbath. I didn't know about it. When I first heard of Ozzy, it was with his solo band. I didn't know, and when I first heard of Black Sabbath, it was when Dio was singing. So that's all I knew. And I was a young kid. Warhorse, thanks, buddy. Ion Allen, thank you. Chris asked, have you heard from Bro? Yeah, I talked to Bro today. Yeah, he's getting better. I think he's probably like 95%. He's just about there, bud. He'll be posting again, I promise you that. Robbie, thanks, brother. Worship says graceful and perfect shred. Thank you, Worship Guitar. Appreciate you. Laurel says sounds like 16 strums per second on that fast bit. It's 30-second notes. I mean, we're doing 8 notes here. This is 16. Basically the chorus part there. 16 notes and 30-second notes. Notes per second on that? I'm not sure. It's not too fast for a song. 135, 140 beats per minute maybe. Ob3, thank you, bud. Appreciate that. Captain Honky, thank you so much, buddy. Inoplex says, Nandino Morina. Obrigado, mi amigo, Nando Mora. He's stupid. Nando's stupid. James Jim Bob, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Dude, you say I love how the chorus sounds. That's a fun chorus, too. Raj, man, thanks, bro. Captain says, bro, how the hell do you get such a consistent strum like that? I can't play it. It's called practice. A lot of hours and hours of practice and full-on dedication. 100% dedication. If you don't have 100% dedication, you probably won't get to that point, but you have to put some point in your life, you got to get that. And it's all about practice. I swear to God, if you go to my channel right now, there's a video called The Exercise That Every Guitar Player Should Know. It teaches you how to do this. And you have to be able to do quarter notes. 8 notes. 16. 30 seconds. synchronized that is because of what I practice. But there's a video. Make sure you check out my video. You want to get there, you can do it. You put the time and effort in, you'll get there much faster. Demon, he's from northern Idaho. What's up, buddy? He said, me and my wife love your jam. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that. You and your wife. Thank you both. Shubham Singh, he says, love you, big brother. Much love to you, sir. Thank you. Desmond Lyon says, wow, I wish I was that good. And thank you for the super chat, brother. You can be. You can get that good. But you have to practice. And if you go to my channel, like anyone else, go to my channel and learn my exercise. Work on my exercise. So 1 month. 1 month of exercise, my exercise, 20 minutes a day. Ford guy, he says, brain effing melted. There you go, brother. Tony Anthony said the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is so fire. Yes, sir, but we're having a good time with it, man. I got all my assault rifles done for the camos. I'm working on the I got almost done with the LMGs and I just started the SMGs. So, but yeah, brought back Nuketown. That's been kind of fun. Yeah, it's looking good. Laurel says Deer Stream. There you go. Braga Vieira from Brazil. Obrigado, amigo. MM Ray says, can I make a request? You can request it, but make sure you read the pinned comment to understand. Green Knuckle, there you go, brother. We played 2 Pantheras so far tonight. Or 3, I don't remember. Ford guy, Fonz G, thanks for the super chat, bro. Appreciate that right there. Todd S, thankful for the great musicianship this holiday. Absolutely, man, absolutely. Tony says, I pray that you get a badass primetime gig. Rock on, bro. Thank you, bro. We're working on it, man. We're working on it. Ford guy talking like Miracle Man. What's that one? I kind of remember that. The soul though. I can't, it's like a pentatonic. I can't remember, dude. I've seen Brody play it a million times, and I can't remember how to play it. I played it when I was like 16, dude. I played it maybe like a year, and then I never played it again. Let's see. Queensryche riff. What was I doing the other day? Oh yeah, the Eyes of a Stranger. The memory, what we had and what we knew. A lot of work. I can't do it. There you go. A little bit of that. I like grunge. Says I just want to say you're very inspiring guitar player, one of my favorite guitar YouTubers. Thank you so much, buddy. That means so much to me, and I appreciate you with that. Thank you, bud. Russell's Honor now says one has to put in the time in order to cement the neural pathways between your hands and mind. That's true. Just keep practicing if you haven't got it quite yet. You got to do it, man. Keep going until you get it. That's all you can do. Pyretta Main, he says, dude is the definition of no excuse. That's true. And I've got a no excuse jar that keeps filling up weekly, man. That's what's up. Dean says, can you still do 1/8? Like 1/8 notes? Yeah. You do. My exercises are quarter notes, 1/8 notes, 16, 30 seconds. Depending on what I'm doing, I'll throw in 1/8 note triplets and 16 note triplets too. Todd said his speed is like hummingbird. I know, right? We get cooking, man. We get cooking. It's like a DeWalt drill, man, basically. Danny Menendez, thank you, buddy. Joe Lucas feeling it. Mr. Tamala Edits, thank you for the jewels. Ford guy, thank you. Salim, thank you. Demon says, you know any Guar, Coheed? Nope, neither nor. The only thing I know by Guar is Gorgor, but I don't know how to play it. I remember the song, though. All right, Lucio Santana from Brazil. Obrigado, amigo, y buena noche. All right, let's see what we got. We're going to do, I was feeling this. This is a fun song. chill. We'll chill out on this one for sure. Well, this one. It's a brand new song. I wrote it last month, honestly. It's pretty new. Got a crazy solo at the end, so be ready for that. This is called Sacred. Check it out. called Sacred right there. Hope you enjoyed it. That's a crazy song. I kind of transcend my own body after that. During that solo, 'cause I have no idea what I'm doing, honestly. It gets really crazy, that one. That's a fun one. All right, we got enough time for about 2 more or so. A lot of great comments and people hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you know I put videos out every day. I go live 5 times a week. This week we're actually going live all week long. So make sure you subscribe so you know exactly when we're playing. There's a lot of comments during that one. I appreciate it. We're going to try and hit them all. Dre Arizet, what's up, buddy? Good to see you there. Tony talking about Santana Europa, bro. That's a different style, but I love to hear you play it. The only Santana I know is that one, it goes. That is a hot one. I can't remember the name of that song. It's Smooth, that's the song, Smooth. It's only Santana I know, but yeah, great player. Super cool guy, too. A lot of great knowledge and inspirational quotes from that guy come from Carlos Santana. Poor guy knows what's up, man. Trolls can't come up to my face and say nothing, man. Because I would probably, I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble, but I could knock him down. I could knock a troll down real easy. Don't you think I can? Don't think I can't. But anyway, I appreciate you. Poor guy always got my back. Appreciate that, brother. Laurel says Rick is killing it. Thank you. Laurel says the dragons have been slayed and Rick still has energy left all day. You know how we do. Keegan says you really do play from your soul. Love your talent. Thank you, Keegan. I appreciate it. That means a lot. It does. Danny Boy says I need your skills with that guitar pick. If I'm not using my thumb, I'm done. I feel you, brother. Get yourself one of these, though. This is called a Jim Dunlop Delrin 1.5 millimeter. It's the best pick you can get. For me, at least. Yngwie Malmsteen uses it, and many others use it as well. But you want a thick pick if you're going to be shredding. Tony Benanti, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Corey Kenshin, thank you. BC Into the Cable, thanks, brother. Keaton, he says, can you play a kill switch? I wish I could, man. Brendan Ellis is the GOAT, man, right now. He's an amazing player. Not too many people can touch what Brendan Ellis does. Gary Dye, thank you. Thank you, Juji. 125082 Durant, thank you so much there. I appreciate that. Let's see. Mario Galicia says, very, very nice beginning. Thank you. Laurel says, I aspire to do runs like that. We can get there. We can get it there. Susanna says, very nice. My background is music, so I hear good playing when I hear it. There you go. Thank you, Susanna. Very, very kind of you, and I appreciate that very, very much. Stardust knows politics equals band. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what you like or don't like, but we don't talk about politics. One thing you don't talk about in this world is politics and religions. Keep it to yourself. You want a God bless, do a God bless, Jesus love you, so that's fine by me. But politics, stupid, man. You can't do nothing, just the FYI for anyone out there, about politics. You can't do nothing about it no matter who you are, what you're doing. So don't even, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time because you can't do nothing. That's all you can do. I know, Laurel, I feel that. Kaylee B says, thank God Star is annoying to say. It's you know, yeah, the trolls are terrible some nights. It's Sunday night. Trolls got nothing better to do. Franklin Franco, what's up, dude? Danny Boy, thank you for that. Gonzalo Perez, thank you. Aegis Odin Prismo, thank you, buddy. Mateo says Dying Light's his favorite game. We love Dying Light. We played 1 and 2 like crazy. We haven't played The Beast yet. We played Call of Duty and a bunch of other games. And I'm waiting for it to go on like big sale, like, you know, $35 or something, because it'll be there. Lucio Santana with the super chat, brother. Thank you so much, man. I truly appreciate it. He says amazing. Thank you. Brett Matthews, thank you, buddy. Kaylee B says, my favorite game now is Ghost of Yotha. I've heard that's really good, man. That's a sequel to the Ghost of Tsushima, right? My friend, a friend at work plays it, and he said it was amazing. It's single player though, isn't it? Me and Stardust play games, so we try and usually find multiplayer games most of the time. Unless there's something big like, you know, Fallout 5 or Elder Scrolls 6, we'll probably be like, go do your thing. Thank you, Laurel. iFry, thank you. Dean Wisman's feeling that rhythm. Appreciate you, brother. We got some Russian there. Spasi bow to you. But Tony, thank you so much, bud. Luca D. Scav, thank you there. Bailey's feeling it. Thank you, Bailey. Ultra Mensch, he says impressive, most impressive. Thank you, buddy. Drum for Life, appreciate you there. Mateo, thank you. Kale said, I love the facial expressions. So that's what the goal of music. I know, man. I don't. And when I'm playing that song at the end, my spirit leaves my body and something else jumps in. It's crazy. Kale said, I definitely have to try it next time with $80. Yeah, the games are expensive nowadays, man. Colin, thank you. Mateo says, do you talking about Dying Light? Yeah, like I said, me and Stardust played both Dying Lights, all the DLCs. Probably, I don't know, Star, how many play? Like 3 times a piece? We cranked through, and it'll get to the point where we'll be like, you want to play Dying Light? Yeah, sure, let's go run through it, because it's fun. Let's see. James, yeah, buddy, we live tonight as usual. Man, all week live, all week. Mr. Tamala Edits, thanks for the jewels. Thanks, Colin. Hey, Laurel. Colin, thank you. Tony, appreciate you, brother. Thanks, Kale. Lucio Santana, there you go, buddy. Jujino's free concert right here. That's how we do. Drum for Life says, how often do you change the string? About every 2 months, maybe 6 to 8 weeks. I keep them clean after the shows I do, and I only play for like an hour and a half guitar playing wise. I do a lot of talking otherwise, but they last for a while. Ernie Ball Super Slinkies last quite a bit. Don says Sacred was fun, was had by all. There you go, brother. Mateo said, what's that golden stuff? I don't even know. Thank you, Laurel. She said, I'm shaking my head on it. Amazing. Ford's got to dip out. Have a great night, Ford guy. We love you, brother. Appreciate you. James says, can you play some shred metal? I got you, brother. I got you. Kale says, Rick, do you think scallop frets are good for beginners or people with weekends? No, don't try it. Scallop frets are a special thing. And it's really only if you're going to be playing Yngwie style would you want to get scallop frets. It's a very different animal. It actually plays harder because the strings will feel like they're higher up. Yeah, I would say learn guitar first, learn as much as you can, and then if you want to try a scallop, I'll get one. Okay, all right. But yeah, I was supposed to get an Yngwie. I almost bought an Yngwie Strat a couple years ago, but I was like, what do I need it for? I had the money, but I was like, no worries. Billy Fraser says, Through the Fire and Flames, easy for you. It is, yeah. We played it already. If I play it anymore, I'm going to scream, buddy. It's an 18-year-old song, by the way. If no one knows, Through the Fire and Flames is 18 years old. That's old as some people in this chat, probably, man. Tony said, you living in Texas, having a bit of a hard time. I have a rig I'm selling. Nice, dude. I feel bad. Yeah, I know, man. It's tough times for everyone, bro. So I mean, I got to work my tail off. I got a real job, I got to work hard, man, just to make some money, keep the family fed. But I feel that, bro. I got a lot of stuff I need to get rid of, man. But if depending on what you got, man, I don't know. Facebook Marketplace might be the best place nowadays. I don't know. Reverb.com too. James says, really like Sacred, man. You're awesome. Thank you, buddy. B. Doris, that's something I do know, man. I love that song. Alice in Chains is probably my favorite grunge band. Soundgarden would be second. Yeah, I didn't like grunge. I don't like grunge at all, to be honest. But I don't feel that Alice in Chains was grunge. They didn't sound like grunge to me. I don't know. Sumatra has thoughts on them too. Great band, sick band, great drummer too, man. Unbelievable drummer. Tony says smooth, and that was a great gig. There you go, bud. James said he thought he bought a bad Les Paul, but he was pressing down to her. I feel you, man. Yeah, Kale, again, scallop frets for beginners. No, I would not advise it. I would not advise it. At least play a regular guitar for a good year and get good at it. Get really good at it, and then try out the scallop. It'll mess you up, man. It'll mess you up for real. And again, if you're not playing Yngwie stuff, there's really no use for a scallop fret if you're not aspiring to be an Yngwie style guitar player. Big Ben says Carlos is his favorite guitar player. Every Santana back in the day was he's a great player, man. Colin says, what AMG? God, I wish, buddy. I had a C250 for a while. I got rid of it because my warranty went out, and every time I had to get it fixed, it was costing me like a S-load of money. I would like a C63 AMG, though. That is my dream car, Mercedes AMG C63. One day, dang it. Captain Honky says Lindsey Buckingham's his favorite. Lindsey's a great player, man. Underrated. Tony said he found out his brother. I'm out, my brother. Oh, good. Goodbye, buddy. And good to see you. And much love to you, Tony. Have a great night, my friend. Laurel says, Man in the Mirror. I don't know that one. I know Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. Angel Delgado from Puerto Rico. Muchas gracias, amigo. Bienvenidos. How you doing? Zent, what's up, bud? Mustang, thank you, brother. Dalester, there you go, man. Juji got a link to Brandon Ellis. If you want to see an amazing player, by God, Brandon Ellis is one of the best right now. So amazing, that guy. Tony said he got 80s, 90s, 2000 pedals, completely wireless, self-esteem, and I'm getting rid of it. Man, I'm looking for JCM 2000 DSO 100s. Yeah, those are the amps I'm always looking for. I'm always looking for these Jacksons too. Markeca, no, I don't know any. I never heard one Coheed. I think I heard one Coheed and Cambria song in my life. And wasn't interested. It sounded pretty cool though, but it wasn't my cup of tea. Phoenix said, I think you shred a little too hard, bro. Maybe. You never know. Todd says the new compositions are the best yet. Thank you, brother. I've been writing some crazy stuff lately. Donald says, I vote, but I don't preach about. There you go. That's what's up, man. If you vote, you got a voice for sure. But, when it comes down to it, what are you going to do? What can you do? What can you do? Unless you are already in the Senate or the Congress, there ain't much you can do. I feel it. And Mike says, you ever been in Assassin's Creed? I played it quite a bit, yeah. I got quite a few of them in my catalog. And I played through them. Fun games, but they got old after a while. Same old. Judy says, you think you can take out the King? We'll do one more and then we'll do the King. Why not? Daily Clips, I am a big F1 fan, yeah. Mercedes is my favorite team. George Russell is my favorite driver. Charles Leclerc is in a close second for my favorite driver. Dan Anderson, what's up, brother? Dan, thank you so much, bro. We appreciate you, man. Tony says, someone with your talent must know a lot of people. I could really use a little bit of help. I don't know people that got money either, man. No one give me any money. I mean, I need a lot of it, but I work my tail off here on YouTube, and we get enough to help with the studio stuff. But yeah, I mean, if you want to join my Discord, maybe you could throw it up there and see if anyone's interested. But yeah, Facebook Marketplace would be your best bet, man. So many people on Facebook Marketplace right now. I look at it every day trying to find some stuff. JM Boss from Korea, great to see you, bro. Santana 29, good to see you. Waka Jiba Talk, Kamu Karen, bro, good to see that. Shepard says just buy emulators and you don't have to buy too many games. Yeah, true that. Unfortunately, emulators you can't play, AAA games these days. I can't play Call of Duty on an emulator, but I have the emulators. I got the old school games on emulators like crazy. Drake says, can you show me the solo part to I Don't Want to Be Me? I don't know how to play it, bro. I would just go hang on YouTube and search it. There's probably 50 different people that are teaching it. I don't know how to play it. Never learned it. Both, Phoenix, both. Steve Urkel in the house. He says, I ended up losing all my Pokemon cards from a flooded basement pipe. Yikes, dude. Devastated, but your live stream is bringing me comfort. I feel that, brother, man. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. That's never fun, man. Especially when it's out of your control. And I've seen it happen before, man. A lot of stuff gets lost. My mom sold all my stuff. I didn't even think about it. I moved away and I had a bunch of rare stuff, baseball cards and this and that, and it probably got tossed, man. That's a tough one, man. Yeah, Tony, you can join my Discord. That's the only place you can put it. Maybe on my community page here at YouTube. You could do that too. But yeah, I don't know any in particular looking for anything in particular. I look for certain things, and not that I even have the money to buy My man said play some Priest. There you go. That one owl, he says you play bass. I can play a bass, but I'm not a bass player, let's say that. KEM Chi, what's up, dude? Good to see you, bro. Shepard said maybe if you go to an English concert, they'll throw the guitar in the audience and you can catch it like Fire Being Sun. True that. That'd be a nice one. I take one of Ingrid's guitar. I love to. I could probably take Ingrid to court because he's got a song that very similar to one of mine that I wrote in like 1999. He tried to write a very similar riff to it. I could be like, hey man, just give me a guitar and a Ferrari and we'll be even. How about that? Brian Moore talking about Shanker. Oh, how about this one? On and On's my favorite. Let's see. Colin Ryan knows Chris Cornell is top tier indeed. Him and Lane Staley were the best vocalists of that era, man. The best. Lip Rip says Alice in Chains is great if you don't want to go traditional learning blues. You can learn a lot from Jerry. Oh, Jerry's amazing. Alice in Chains is probably one of my favorite bands from that area. Jet Sterling, Like a Stone. It's a great song. I don't know it. Yeah, that's a great song though. Very great. Billy's talking about surfer. I only know like a few bits of that. Oh, I know, man. Don said he was more anti-grunge when I was a teenager. I mean, I was a heavy metal kid, you know, my whole life. And in 1991, some kid came up to me and said, "You heard Nirvana yet?" I was like, "No, what's that?" And he played it for me. I was like, "Oh, that's kind of weird. It's not metal." I was like, "No, this is the best. It's the new stuff, man." And then heavy metal went down south real fast from that way. Mr. Throttle, what's up, dude? Demera, thank you, buddy. He said, "Oh, where did that go?" He said something about play some death. He says, "Please play a death." Oh man, how about this one? This is one of my favorites. James said he had a BMW once, but the upkeep was too expensive. Indeed, it is. Once your warranty runs out, forget about it, dude. Tony says, "Hey, I'm gonna go get going. If you can help me out, letting me know I'm listening, watching, and I can really use the money." I feel you, buddy. I feel you, dude. Yeah, where I work, man, 3 people on my team lost their job, man, and about 1,200 people altogether in my company. Times are tough, brother. And I feel it, man. I feel it. I pray for you, Tony. I pray for you, man. Brian says, you ever see Mateo Mancuso? Of course, yeah. He's an amazing player. Unbelievable. Todd said Mick Ronson from Bowie was classically trained composer. That's amazing. I did not know that. You can tell. Some of the songs that they had, the music that he wrote, very, very classically inspired. Tony said he's going to keep his Gibson and Takamine, though. Yeah, you got to keep a guitar at least. James said, anyone like spaghetti and meatballs and garlic bread? Oh, yeah, buddy, I love it, man. Love it. Everybody, yeah. Laura said, everyone loves spaghetti. That's right. Let's see. 81 Bogner talking about Call of Duty Zombies, I guess. I don't know. XR Puerto Rican, he said, you think you're cool with your fantastic guitar talents. Rock on, brother. Thank you, dude. Jill F, he said, you don't need bluegrass? I sure don't, man. I do like that Billy Strings guy, though, man. That dude's amazing to watch, man. James said his mom gave all the collectibles a Goodwill. I know, man. That's probably I had like original Kiss albums and Deep Purple albums. I had like all original stuff, man. Ex Puerto Rico, talk about loudness, man. How about this one? Hey, you come to see the show. JR, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Johnny. There you go, there you go, Jay Benaki. Appreciate that, man. Shepard says, what's your favorite Fleetwood Mac song? Probably like Rhiannon is a beautiful song. I like that one a lot. Stevie Nicks is incredible on that one. James said his mom threw away the Winnie the Pooh when he was 6. I feel. Mark Andre in the house. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, brother. Mustang said he's seen Kiss live over 15 times. I only saw him once in my life, and I was really young too. I was probably 6 years old, 7 years old, I think it was. It was quite a long time ago. Juji said her mom bought her a bike one time, sat on it, and broke it. Dang. That's no fun. That's no fun. All right, we're going to play a song called 0906. This is a real fun one to play. And then we'll see what happens after that. Check it out. 0906 right there. That's a newer one. Obviously, well, actually 2 months old. That song's 2 months old now. Can you believe it? Where did I come up with this stuff? I don't even know. We are going to play the new song of the week because I did just write one the other day. Yesterday I wrote a new one. So we're going to play that next. Oops, that was not correct. Oh my God. You ever like just click on stuff accidentally? It's just like not clicking. You know, you click on something and you meant to click on something else. Just S goes haywire. Oh, let's try that again. I forgot to load that track up in this this file here. One of these days, man. One thing about Windows, man. Windows is great except the fact that sometimes it doesn't leave where you last left off in your files, which kind of annoys me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Let's see, that's 11. That was 11:22:25. All right. I guess we'll load up this brand new song right up in here. I'm gonna hit them comments. We're gonna play this new song, and then we're going to play the King, and then we're going to get out of here. Okay. A lot of comments. All right, where we leave off at? I remember that. One Antonio, thanks, buddy. 7 Miles. I don't know that song. I don't know how to play it. The only thing I really know lately is Detroit Rock City. They're doing it pretty well. Todd says, do you know metal people who've made it big and were they happy ever? Yeah, sure. I know tons of them, man. Tons of people that have made it. And they're happy, yeah. I mean, Tim Owens still going. Richard Christie, he got a great job, but, with Howard Stern, but yeah. I know some people that fell off the wagon, man. Their life was ruined by the industry and ain't around no more, man. Alberico from Brazil, obrigado amigo, boa noche. Thanks, Story. Laurel says she remembers 0906. That's a good one, man. That's a good song. That's a fun one. El de Garbo, gracias amigo. VIP sound, thank you. Yiknam, dropping jewels, thanks, bro. Actually, he bummed out right now thinking about it. I could have been the next Tony Hawk. I feel it, man. Laurel, James eat meat pies and Laurel get them beef pot pies. I haven't had one of those in a long time. Bijou, Davis, Simon, thank you, brother. Thank you for hanging with us. 7 Miles on in standard D. So every single string is one whole step down. Nico Rose drops in, says 100 out of 10. I was randomly scrolling, and this is what the algorithm gods have gifted me. Rad, dude. Thank you, Nico. Appreciate that so much. Very kind of you to say. Mustang, thank you, brother. Nico said, I'm literally sharing this right now. Thank you so much for sharing that out. Appreciate you. Mass Raccoon says, who is this and why have I not stumbled on this channel until now? I feel it, man. It's amazing how many people in this world have seen my videos, yet they don't catch it. They don't subscribe or they miss it. But I appreciate that, man. It happens a lot, But we're trying. We keep working. Like I got over 750,000 views on a video on Instagram right now, and my Instagram follower count has jumped up amazingly. But my YouTube, it didn't. No one comes from Instagram to go to YouTube, which sucks. Damian Brown, appreciate that there. Oh, let's see. Got a lot of comments here. Okay, there we go. Damian Brown, thanks for the jewels, man. Appreciate that right there. There you go, Mustang. Don says, I want to task for that one also. I got to record one of that. Oh, there you go, Junkyard Dog. That's an old classic, man. That's one of my favorites, bro. King. Jay says, don't you have a song called Dragon something? Maybe. I don't know. Don said, with humble permission, of course. Yeah, I got to get a cut of that one down. I'll have to look and see if I've done a really, really good cut of that or not. I don't have a video of it or anything. Like everything on my album is like there or whatever I put on my channel. But I'll figure something out for you, bro. I'll figure something out. Mr. Dead said, try Linux. I tried it before. I had an Ubuntu. I didn't like it, man. And you can't do a lot with it. Music stuff. And a lot of these music programs, they just don't work on Linux. And then you got to do. Then you're gonna do a dual boot Windows anyway. But I feel you, bro. Linux does have its pros. There's no doubt about it. I'm not gonna lie. Duo Decimus, thanks for the jewels, brother. James Lord talking about Rock'em Sock'em Robots. That was a classic game back in the day. Sean said he'll have a double cheeseburger with fries and a Coke. Oh, that sounds delicious, man. Mr. Dead said Linux has been fantastic for him. I feel it, man. There's some people that it works great for. But the things that I do, yeah, Linux just don't fly, unfortunately. Matt Rob from Australia, good to see you down there, brother. If you don't do this, says, bro, I didn't have $1, but last time, but here. There you go, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Laurel said, they're so good, you're missing out, Rick. Oh, yeah? I never know. I never know. Well, Laurel's baking one right now. Oh, yeah, beef pie. I had chicken pot pies when I was a kid. I remember those, but it's been a long time. 7 Miles, thanks, buddy. Jude, you said I should totally get myself a toy my younger self would like for Christmas. There you go. We got plenty of them over here. All kinds of crazy toys over here. Jean Rios, gracias, amigo. Philippe Contreras, thank you, brother. 7 Miles says, what do you typically, when do you typically come on live? Mostly 10 p.m. Eastern time, most every time, yeah. 9 on the weekends. Nico said, I've been listening to Wasp's first album live. Oh, there you go. I want to be somebody cool. That's the good stuff, man. Classics. John Rios says, Tocas, play muy bien. Muchas gracias, amigo. Laurel said, fries. That's what's up. Gotta have the fries. Laurel said, wait, who had fries? I don't know. I smell something. Stardust cooking something. I can smell something cooking. Felipe says, did you play some blues? Felipe. I can play the blues, yeah, but I don't think we're going to play any blues tonight. I don't know what we're playing next. I'm playing the new song of the week right now. How the hell did this one go anyway? What's the new song of the week? It got no name. I don't know, it's pretty chill. But I only played it one time so far, so I'm going to play it again. All right. There you go. That's the new song of the week right there. Something chill, something different. I don't know. It's not very complicated. Nothing crazy going on. But it's a nice little song. All right, we're gonna end with the king at this one. Let's load that up. The king. This is it. Last song of the night. We're gonna do this one, and I got to get out of here for sure. A lot of great comments. Thanks so much for hanging out. We're gonna try and rip through them real quick. Let's see. Mystic in the house. How you doing, buddy? You're having a great weekend thus far, man. Appreciate that, man. Thanks, Iceberg. There you go, buddy. Gustavo Moda, thank you there, sir. Greg says, Linux's a bit tricky at times depending on the distribution, but you use Wine to use some Windows programs and LMS. Yeah. It depends. It's too much effort, unfortunately. I just use Windows 11. I've loaded up and it works. And I know how to. I used to be certified with Microsoft, so I do know the infrastructure a lot better on Windows. Macs though are a pain in my rear end, man, for sure. I'll say, what does it smell like? Pizza? I don't know. It smells fried. I don't know what it is. Mystic talking about Destiny Unbound. Is that mobile Destiny game? I can't play Destiny no more, man. I just can't do it. All right. Starter says chicken tendy, so I'll shoot. Don says, I bet Rick would win a food smelling contest. Probably, man. Wahertia, thank you so much, bud. I'm sorry, Sean says, can you play a Stevie Ray? I don't know any Stevie Ray. I only know Hendrix, bro. I grew up on Hendrix, not Stevie Ray. Oh, we got one of these guys. We got all kinds of. It's always at the end of the show when the weirdest of the weird come out. Like, wow, bro. Like the weirdest of the weird. But Kevin, thank you, buddy. Tony J, thanks. Thank you, Charles Cooper. Freund Verkaufer, willkommen, mein Herr. What's Joe Balls, man? What kind of name is Joe Balls? Oh, Joe Balls, one of those weirdos. Let's take a look at Joe Balls real quick. Look at Joe Balls. You want to see this real quick? Because this is Joe Balls' profile picture. So I gather that Joe Balls looks like this guy because this is his profile picture. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Check out Joe Balls. Ain't he pretty? He's a good-looking guy, man. Check him out. That's how he roll, man. He got all the ladies on him, man. He talking about a lot of weird stuff. That's why. Cause he's I don't know, man. It'd be tough for you to find a real woman there, Joe, unless she looks like you, dummy. He tripping, y'all. He tripping. Man, that's sad. That's sad news, Joe. Joe Balls need to get a set of balls, man. You ain't got a pair. You neutered, homie. That's why you talk like a girl. Elijah, nobody plays better than nobody, dude. Keep playing and have fun, man. Raz in the house, my brother from the UK. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Nice guy. Thank you so much. God bless you, too. Red Gamer, there you go, brother. Raz, I hope everyone has a good night. We are having a good one, man. What did they say? Oh, yeah. Joe weird. Joe like that. Joe wants to be a part of my OnlyFans. That's what he wants. I mean, my OnlyFans is for the elite. You got to be pretty elite to join my OnlyFans, yo. Joe don't have two nickels to rub together. So I don't even know how you're going to pull that off. Chisty Jacla, thank you so much, bro. Just a server knows beast mode. That's how we do. Felipe, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Nissa says Crossroad Clapton. That's a good one, too. I went down to the crossroads. Charles Cooper, thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. JJPH, thank you. KLL, thank you. Donna Reno says, you're a Mick Thompson, dude. Oh, yeah, Mick's great, dude. Mass Raccoon said, now this is white noise. I need to sleep, whatever it's called. No one can stop me. That's what's up. Don said, this one is cool. The keychains are still keychains, right? Yeah. It's a nice modulation of the chords for sure. Laurel said, I miss Joe. Unfortunately, yeah, you don't want to see that. Joe wants my OnlyFans. He wants to see it all. I could give it to him too. He ain't got, like I said, he ain't got no money. James, I've been playing for 28 years, buddy. James said one day play that song called Dragon something. What dragon song? I didn't think about that, brother. Todd says virtuosity makes people hungry. That's true. That's true. Red Raz in the house. Dominic Schreiber, he said he only knows one song, Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water. Homie, Deep Purple got 27 records, man. And Smoke on the Water is probably the worst song of them all. Easiest and the worst. They got so many better songs than that, man. But I love Deep Purple, ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie, man. But if you can't play Smoke on the Water yourself, then never mind, man. You gotta learn it yourself. And you go on and play, homie. That's right, Joe, no balls. He ain't got no balls, man. Mustang knows freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. That's what's up, man. Thanks, Laurel. Rafael, gracias, amigo. Red Raz say, you 4:30 going hard. That's what's up, dog. Frank Lucatero says, thanks to you, the world's so much better. We could do things without whatever we're able to keep on trucking. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, Frank. That means a lot, buddy. Sinatra R with the jewels. Thank you, my man. Tim McGray, he says, plays music, my bro. We just about to, homie. We just about to. C6 says, can you play Blue on Black? I never heard of that, man. He wants a metalcore song, too, man. StoryCorp says, I haven't seen you in a long time. You're Ripper. Thanks, StoryCorp. Good to see you. Thanks, Frank. We got a nice ender song right here for you. Cranking classic metal. All right, let's see. All right, let's get it together. All right, this is the last song. Now I gotta get out of here. I smell some food. I'm hungry. I only had like a Italian beef and cheddar sandwich today, man, and some fries. So I'm pretty hungry right now. This one's called The King. This is off my album, which is on my YouTube page, which is everywhere to listen to except for Spotify, of course. This has Rob Rock on the vocals, Richard Christie on the drums. I think it's got Faraday Dornberg on the keys. I can't remember who plays bass. I think Steven Elder maybe. But check it out. This is The King. That's the king right there. Hope you enjoyed it. And that is the end of the show tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. I'm going to rip through these comments. I got to get out of here. So if you enjoyed the show, make sure you hit the subscribe button before we end the stream. We'd really appreciate it. I'll be back every single night this week at 10 p.m. Thanksgiving will probably be a little earlier, like 8 or 9. I haven't figured it out fully yet, but we'll be back. We'll be playing Thanksgiving too. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when we're jamming out. All right, let's see. Danny Losai, what's up, buddy? Good to see you there. Let's see. James talking about a Dragon King song. I don't know, man. I got King. That was called The King. We got Kingdom for Ransom. I can't think of. I don't have any song called Dragon. Not that I remember. I have to think about it, man. I have to think it through. Jazz Drum Guy, thanks, buddy. One more quarter now. So how you doing, brother? Great to see you. Slay the Dragon was probably Impellitteri. I think Impellitteri has a Slay the Dragon. If I think. Dio's got Killing the Dragon. I don't think I ever wrote any Dragon song. Maybe. I don't remember. Mustang, thanks, buddy. K Aldo Dudo Oliveira. That's The King off my album, man. Xander Muncie, thank you. Eli Hickey, appreciate that. There you go, Retribution. Chisty, thank you. Laurel, appreciate it. Becta, thank you. Bryce Schlender, he said, holy crap, dude. You should. Why aren't you playing in a band making millions? I wish I was, buddy. Is there any band making millions right now? I got to join that band, probably. Max Woods, thanks, my friend. Max Woods with the jewels, thanks, brother. Eat Sleep GJ, thank you. Apache DNA, thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mustang. Appreciate that. Mel Marcus says, Rick, would you say unless you are very top and get lucrative contract, you really aren't going to be rolling the money? That's true, yeah. Probably not. I mean, I'll tell you what, man. I got over 130,000, I think 140,000 followers across all these platforms. If every single one of them gave me $1, I'd probably be looking good. I could go on tour, I could record an album. But trying to get in touch with all those 100,000 people, that's the tough thing, man. And I mean, if 10,000 people bought my album at $10 a piece, that's a bunch of money too, man. But it don't work that way, yeah. It's almost like you got to get a record deal and get a loan. You know, they give you an advance of a major amount. But we'll see. But it's very hard to make money in the music industry. I'm going to tell you that. Mass Raccoon, have a great night and thanks. We'll look forward to seeing you again. C-Dub, I can play that. Yeah, too bad we're quitting out right now. Maybe come back tomorrow. I'll play some of it for you. Kyle Hillbrand from Australia, thank you so much, my friend. Juji says, great stream. Have a great weekend. Take care. Thank you, Juji. You take care as well. And it goes for all the mods. Thanks for being here and have a great night. I want to wish everyone a great night, a great day wherever you are at right now. That is enough for me. Once again, I'll be back. I'll be streaming all week. All week. So if you're subscribed, you'll know when I'm streaming because I schedule everything. But I'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on Thanksgiving we'll be streaming. That will be later. But every night at 10 except Thanksgiving will be a little earlier. So make sure you have your notifications on to know when we do Thursday. Mark Frederick, thanks for the super chat, brother. I appreciate you. C-Dub, thank you there. Don said, that's why some people would just be okay with just making a living playing music. The days of rockstar, it's true, buddy. If you can make a living playing some music, man, and there are people out there that can do this, definitely. But you got to get it. You got to get that income stream flowing. Once you get it flowing, then you be good. There's a lot of YouTubers that make a lot of good money doing this. I haven't figured out completely how to do it, but I've made some good money nonetheless, and it helps. It helps. It helps me upgrade my sound. It helps me upgrade my video. So pretty much every single dollar that we get goes to the studio and upgrading and trying to get records done and songs recorded and things like that. James, I'll have to look that up, but I know there was a song, there was an album or an EP called "The Dragon Lives Forever" that Wicked Ways did, that Chuck Schuldiner produced back in like '98 or '99. But I don't think we ever had a song called that. No, we didn't have a song. We just called the album that, or this EP that. But yeah, I have to look around, brother. But yo, thanks everyone. Ricky said it's 10 a.m. in India. There you go, buddy. Well. We'll be back all night this week at 10 p.m. Eastern time for sure. Everyone stay safe out there. Have a great rest of your day or night. Take care of each other and be good to each other. That's all we have. All right, everybody. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good one.